Vi Victus. That's the Latin translation for Woe to the Vanquished, the official motto of the 14th ASOS. Hello, I'm Cody McNorton, and today I'd like to talk to you about the 14th Air Support Operations Squadron, specifically the history, its locations and units it supported, its deployments, as well as its patch, and I'd like to describe to you the functions of its patch. As long as we're talking about the history, let's all start where it began. On February 4th, 1943, in New Jersey, the 14th Air Support Communications Squadron was developed to begin using air-to-ground combat. And on the 29th of February 1944, just over a year later, the 14th Tactical Air Communications Squadron was developed, and for 50 years that's what it was named, until it was renamed on 24 June 1944 to the 14th Air Support Operations Squadron, which is what is currently named and has been named for over 50 years. The 14th Air Support Operations Squadron currently supports the 82nd Airborne at Fort Bragg. Moving now to the units that it has supported, it directly supports the 82nd Airborne in their global fight. It supports the division, 3 brigades, as well as the 2-hour global response force, which can take it anywhere in the world within a 2-hour response time. A little bit more about its deployments. In World War II, it jumped into Normandy in the Allied invasion of Europe to provide air support for the Allied forces moving into Europe. It has also been involved in every major conflict that has happened since then, and to include Grenada, Iraqi freedom, and the war in Afghanistan. Now that we've talked a little bit about who it supports and what units it has gone through, I'd like to describe to you the 14th ASOS patch. As I have this visual aid here. Hopefully you can see this. At the bottom it says Woe to the Vanquished. The Latin translation of that is Vi Victus that I started this speech out with. Again, it has the 14th Air Support Operations Squadron across the top. The blue on the top of the crest is to represent the Air Force and the air power that it can bring into any fight. The green on the bottom is to support the Army units and the ground units that we will be working with. The red that runs through the middle is to pay homage to our brothers that we have lost and the blood that they have shed. The parachute denotes that we are an airborne unit, that we can deploy with the 82nd Airborne and jump into any conflict that needs to be handled. The lightning bolt represents our communication for us to be able to call in the airstrikes needed in any battle, and the sword here represents the lethality that we are able to bring to any fight. As far as the patch goes, that is what represents the 14th ASOS as a whole. The 14th ASOS has been very widely recognized with some of their awards. They've received the Presidential Unit Patch, the Meritorious Unit Patch, Meritorious Unit Patch also with Valor. Today we did talk a little bit about the 14th ASOS, where it came from, the names that it has had the entire time it's been in existence, as well as its history from jumping into World War II, the Allied invasion of Europe, through today. We went through the naming of the unit and the 14th ASOS patch and what all the stuff represents on it. I'd like to thank you, and remember, Vi Victus.